Hi, this is Sherry with UpOrDownThereBeautiful.blogspot.com. I wanted to show you a few of the things that I use to make my working with my Cricut just a little bit easier and making my cards a little bit easier for me. This is my Nook color, and what I've done is I went to the Cricut library and I downloaded all the PDF files for the cartridges that I have. Well, my daughter did it for me, excuse me. I don't want to take credit where credit is not due. But I like this. I can take and I pinch and I open it up and it gets bigger so I can see things a little better. And then I just pinch again and it gets smaller. And I'll zoom in here just a little bit more so you can see how nice and clear it turns out. I'm going blind. I'm legally blind, and so this has really made working with my Cricut a lot easier for me. This is one of the things that I use to make my Cricut, working with my Cricut and making my cards easier for me. I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to show you the next thing that I've done. I've taken all of my embossing folders and I put them on each a piece of paper, labeled what the names are and where I got them and what brand they are, and I hang them in front of me so that I can see. Let me get a little closer here for you so maybe you can see the designs a little better. But it makes it, I have all these packed away in a container, and sometimes when you don't have things in front of you, you kind of forget to use them. So this is a nice little template for me to have to use to remind me of which cartridge or which embossing folders I have and which ones would work for the cards that I'm making. The next thing that I've done is I took the punches that I have. Most of these are from from Stampin' Up, and I punched them out on a piece of paper and added them to a ring so that when I go to cut out my stuff, I can even blow my enlarge the screen on my computer to 100%, and that way I know exactly what size it is going to be, and I just slip this over top of it so I can see if it's going to fit or if I need to shrink my sentiment that I use when I make computer generated sentiments. And the same thing with all of my border punches. I labeled what they are and where I got them. And this is the new one from Stampin' Up. It's just beautiful. And again, this helps me because, you know, you can't have all your punches laying out on your table. They would take up too much space. But you do this and you have them still right in front of you, so you know that if you want to put a border, you can just pull these out and put them up against your project and see which one works best for you. The last thing that I wanted to show you is my twine. I got this from Pink by Design and I love it. It's just that when you go to try to remove it and get some from this little bundle, it kind of can knot up on you and things. So I found these little clothespins. These ones are from a craft thing, but you can find the regular clothespins. And I just wrapped it around there. Here's my tail. I pull it off, and just that quick I have exactly the amount of string or twine that I need. And then I just tuck the end back in here and I'm good to go. I keep them all in a little baggie. And I hook them up on the rack in front of me with all the ribbons that the majority of the ribbons that I use most of the time. I have other ribbons that I keep in boxes that are holiday ribbons and things like that, and I get those out at, you know, that time of year. But I just thought I would share some of my ideas with you and the things that have worked for me. Hopefully these will inspire you to try something new and get, you know, a little more organized in your craft space. Again, here's my Nook collar, which, you know, I absolutely love. And I know it's just completely and totally crazy, but to buy a Nook collar just so you can download PDF files, because I'm not much of a reader, but this has just made my crafting so much easier, and I don't have to worry about trying to pull out folders or, you know, the little booklets. I have them all together in one place, and I can just leaf through. The only thing is with this is that the Cricut Lite cartridges do not have PDF files, but because the pamphlet is so thin, you can you know, you can lay those in your... Danae, can you come get me my case? I want to show you all the case that I keep my my Nook collar and my Gypsy in, because this is another thing that I'm real happy with that I use as well. This is the case that I got for my Nook collar. And so this works great for that. My Gypsy I keep right here, and I keep it together in a plastic bag just to kind of keep it covered and protected. And one day our FedEx guy came, and he had this that you sign your name on their little board. Well, I told him that I liked it. It would be cool for my Gypsy, and so he was kind enough to give me one, and I use this all the time for my Gypsy. But this is what I wanted to show you. This is the bag that I use. Let me see if I can get it in here. See the Igloo? This is a lunchbox. And so it's nice and thick and padded. It protects my Gypsy. It protects my Nook. I keep all my wires in there. And now I'm going to put my Cricut Lite folders in there as well, because there's enough room in it. I'm taking it to an embroidery shop, and they're going to embroider my initial on the side. So all of my things, my black and white and my black and pink, because the top of my thing has pink on it as well, it will all match. And plus, pink is my favorite color, so it worked out well for me. But I just wanted to share that with you. The containers that they have for your Gypsy are really not as padded or protective as I would like my Gypsy to be. So I found that, and it's the perfect size, and I really think it works great. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Bye.